Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Eagles nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a toss right to Barkley. And some room to run now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Whether it's the toss or the pitch, you get him the ball outside the tackles on the edge. He's a tough man to bring down.
He certainly is, and it makes people wonder on the other side of the ball. Do I really want to deal with him when he gets a full head of steam? At the same time, he's also congratulating his tackle, tight end, wide receiver on that side. They gave him access to the corner and allowed him to build up that head of steam.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one to the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
For an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Hurts to throw. A short one there, caught by Granson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Hurts. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
A gain of 5.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Good. Shot. Anyway,
Barkley inside handoff. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Good. Shot. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. Down to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. On a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick-6, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Devontae Smith now from his end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes on wide for Barkley. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended for number 43. Incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Again, he'll drop the throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Yes, sir.
21 yards there. And play on fourth down. I don't know if I agree with that.
I guess I don't care if I agree with you. If you agree with them, you want you to be surprised by that, right? I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for this situation.
Another big game for time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Eagles first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Eagles.
A first down carry for Barkley. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Eagles 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's in.
You heard?
Should
not you do this, the name of it.
So they get the score, kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
21. Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown. As the first half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Eagles 14.
Trade your give Betty and ball.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
180, 180. Alpha, alpha, alpha.
Looking to throw. Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
53-yard attempt.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 65 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And an Eagles first down.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
A gain of 7.
No touch that.
First down, Philadelphia.
No touch.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 38 now, here's second down and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 38-yard line.
No touch.
A handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to have the first down and then some. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Here's Goddard, 37 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Eagles 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
7-yard gain. That's good for Eagles.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. On play action, they'll throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
That keeps the score Eagles 28, Eagles 23. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They'll look to throw here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up second and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Down the sideline he goes. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Eagles 23. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll give it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Tiger Hornet. Great. Set. Delta.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Eagles 35. Eagles 30.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Second and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's a give to Barkley. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
10 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and goal, Philadelphia. Trimmer.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Powering forward. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. They're going to look to throw. Pass complete. Got it. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now 1st and goal.
73. Great. Set.
Back to throw again. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Houston Texans and the Philadelphia Eagles. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go at the link. On the return, Britton Covey. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. Anyway, up.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 28-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Coverage by Kalen Bullock.
Hurts. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He has the burst over the middle. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
What up, what up, what up?
All set for the kickoff.
About to put Melv on the shelf.
It's Jalen Newton. And he's walloped just as he gets across.
I'm about to put Melv on the shelf.
The 25, what a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
He looked like an elf.
Offense in the shotgun set, and they line this up. 1st and 10.
Now with it.
Sprout of the air, start
We knocking heads out, yeah!
defensively as that one falls incomplete. Still 10 to go.
2nd down, 26.
Chill out, Lil John.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He won't be able to get past the line.
Ooh, I don't like him. I know he played for them. I'm a Titans fan.
Well, that's
So that's just about textbook defense, and the step, coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stop that run before it could get going.
This drive is Jeopardy. Here's the 32. Motion man is the tight end.
You go to the field over.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long.
So an easy start to the game for him, and surprisingly, when his team needed to sound like they're playing. I think it's going to take a few more completions before he starts playing, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Down a
Score and taking a big risk on the one side here.
They're going to try for this. Stroud going to go on 4th down. Connects downfield. On target to Devin. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. First down. That's back-to-back downs. This one's going to go all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up the first down.
The numbers pretty clear, Kate. Explosive plays, those explosive plays, arms up, makes lead points. It's for a better start offensively. Trying to throw in the first down.
He's got it in the red zone. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To the area again, it's Stroud. He's sending out wide to Collins. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but one game efficiency.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up their opening drive. Tank down the touchdown.
Stroud now bringing these guys after this 2-point attempt.
Here we go.
And he gets in. 2 more drives. Puts them in front by 1. 8-7. They come up with a touchdown their own, and then love this little launch feed by Stone.
It's on a 6-1 try. They'll take the lead. You love it because you coach there. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating now. And now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Coming now to the service. He's shy of 15.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Number.
Philadelphia settles in ready. It's first and 10.
Dude.
180.
Five. Everybody.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to pull it only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's
That's the only thing that they were looking for there, Jake. At least some shuffled around here in the playbook. The rest of the call on second.
Following that little
2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Nice cut back to the right sideline.
Get off me, big dog.
Down in enemy territory now at the 46.
I'm Juggle. What up, man? I'm Uncle JJ.
We've hit the end of our first quarter. 8-7 the score.
We'll return to the lead
right after
this.
6-yard ball.
Ready
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. We're calling together right there. Foley, Fankasi, there to make the stop.
That's a run that's for him on the safety. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger in the future.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
fairly
Fairly safe to say is that one falls in for this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to
incomplete.
Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Okay, that's up to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. Anywhere.
On 4th down, Hurts. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Speaks to this guy's talent is just an all-around difference when it's a playmaker. We see him high this receiver, and we leave him back in the kickoff. But we don't really bet when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different to the moon.
They go heavy on his 1st and goal. 3 times in the formation.
What? That play right there, Jake, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted.
That was a fuck. No, that was bullshit. That was Madden right there. Gotta keep this bitch close. Boy, you fucking playing with me right now. This bullshit. Boy, Madden on some bullshit right now.
Anybody to make plays for all that defense, even when you're the biggest and baddest catcher on the roster. But as a team, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers to talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Boy, I was about to say, my dog AJ ain't gonna drop that. That's the only reason I use the Eagles. I'm a Titans fan. I like AJ Brown though. Then I started like the Saquons. They're good thing. They're good. Shit, I wish I could play with my Titans.
The end zone, but he's still fast-paced man. Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double.
JJ Watts was a beast. A lot of them. I remember. Good old Texas robbery. Titans in Texas.
You just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Looking to attack on 2 more. And it goes right to the line.
Yes, sir. AJ again.
Just had the touchdown. Defense obviously off him as they line number 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you get a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. It just gets scored a touchdown. You don't go right back to that well.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. As this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 22. And the play clock at 0. This is going to be the way game. Hoping out springing for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
I put Melv on the shelf. He done for.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go, 47. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott looks to throw right away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this has taken that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Play action now, Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. And now an audible here into something else.
Yeah, here we go.
They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Trimmer.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
180. Count that, get it.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
Hurts pass. Complete to number 6, Devontae Smith. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 41-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Now Hurts changing up the play. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. This pass hauled in by Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 35 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Off the play fake, Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
It's third down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And got his man complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
38 yards on the play. First down, Dallas.
Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now second and 5.
Second and 5 at the Eagles' 42-yard line.
We're going to 54 right here. Hey, kill. 40, hey, kill.
Now Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Yeah! 47.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
We're going to 54 right here. Hey, 47.
Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, 41 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That's the score. Cowboys 14, Eagles 7. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
2nd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's first and 10 from the 45.
Hey, Silver, anyone else?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Throwing on second and long. Hurts. This is Smith to the ground. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Well, he's a diminutive receiver, Charles. Not a ton of size, but still able to bring that in against double coverage.
I think that's a great job by him of understanding angles, because you mentioned his size. He's not going to go over the top of someone or body someone out of the way. He's got to make sure he creates enough space for himself.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Osa Odigizua with the effort there to earn the sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Looking to throw on second down. Hurts. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They can
What?
And they turn it over.
Well, you lucky on this one. You're going to get a free win on this one. I accidentally picked the wrong fucking playbooks. I got the right defensive, but just not the right offensive. I changed my playbook and everything. I guess it didn't switch over.
First down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Kill.
Prescott now. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They'll set up to throw. This one complete down the field to Gowdy. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Alpha. Hey, 73. No.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 41 yards. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this fourth quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now up to 14.
Eagles 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. This is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Hurts. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Eagles 21.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Here's Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
loss of 6
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 26.
Prescott to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, and a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Yeah, here we go. Like line 8.
To throw is Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. A seismic shift.
Boy, big dog don't give up that easy.
The defense needed. And you know
It's really fucking me, though, not having my playbook. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Sometimes you
have to question the execution.
And in this case,
If I had my plays, it'd be a lot different. This shit sucks.
expression, not my night. It
hasn't been good so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough game for him.
Every time it looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on this play.
Well, it's been such a bad night for him. I usually average about 150 yards per game rushing. Per game. My last season, like deep in the season, I was 130 yards per game.
Still at their disposal. First and 10 here. They stop it behind the line. Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Oh, low Getty. My dog A.J. Brown. My dog A.J. Brown.
Boy, just a gigantic play here on both sides. This is 3 inches. He's back to throw.
What? Boy, you so fucking lucky I ain't got my playbook. I ain't even trying to talk shit, but boy, you lucky as fuck.
Now has the big back cycle through every play of this contest and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this.
Hallelujah, Getty. I'm about to say, I know I got that.
Just trying to get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
Oh, the field goal in the game plan with 7 seconds, 30 seconds left. Some point. Come on, damn, like the fucking ball.
I love when those quarterbacks get lost.
I ain't got no fucking standard plays, quick passes. Man, it's like it's horrible. You lucky as fuck.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
You would not beat me with my playbook.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4th down territory.
throw.
Yes, sir.
It's a touchdown.
What? Hell no.
They're a PAT away from likely getting
Hell no.
overtime.
Obviously, the
This
excitement
excitement
level
level
here
here is almost a fever pitch.
What?
It's tempting to go to overtime. I say go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd training overtime. I'm with you, dude. You see some fans are holding up 2 fingers. Easy now. Yeah, they're not the ones ready to actually make it.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get that flag. Fuck that.
Flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved.
Yeah. They smoking crack trying to play me.
Ellie in the room for the extra point.
Yes, sir. I got 25 ladies on my dresser. Yes, sir. I got a bad black bitch that drive a black compressor. Meow.
Could have asked for time final as it kicks away.
And not to return this, but since the ball did in the landing zone.
Yes, sir. I don't give up. I play it to the fullest. I'm a gangster. I ain't giving up that easy.
Here's first and 10.
Here's Preston.
He's complete. And he'll have a quick first down as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
At the end of the fourth quarter, that's when you really understand that's what you're doing. It's not very good. Kill. Prescott.
Oh, man. You fucking lucky, boy. No, that was an interception right there.
Another try, 2nd and 10 down. Here's Dan.
And this one is incomplete. And we have a free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end. Going to overtime because neither one got an advantage today.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the Cowboys going to get the first chance here to search for a winner as we're back underway to start this overtime. And that is under the back line of the end zone. It's a touchdown. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads. Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all their friends play fantasy. They're enjoying it. It's what we're doing. Boys circling it for the premium reward.
Now Dak is going to mix it up.
Now Prescott.
It's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 to the 34-yard line.
What a big-time interception that is here on the first drive of overtime. And now
Boss, no, this isn't. I don't go. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, I got that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Goff going to open up with the throw. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked up by Quinyon Mitchell.
Looking at that play, Mike, there's really no fault on the offense there. That's just an incredible read defensively from the get-go. This is a short, safer pass. They've talked all week. Let's get an early completion, settle in our quarterback. And what happens? The defender steps in front. He's able to make the pick, and that is the fast start this defense was hoping and talking about all week.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
A gain of
15 yards through the air. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. Hurts working in the pistol. And on third down, that ball is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On first and 10. Here, oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Cal, you won.
To throw is gone. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Third and long. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. That's over the middle and intercepted.
I'm telling you, I'll be putting belt to ass, y'all. I ain't lost today. This gonna be what, 5-0 today?
Just has to make better decisions because
It ain't over, though. It's far from over.
turn the ball over at this rate.
Right now, it ain't looking good, though.
From the
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
I got two homeboys that like the Lions. Brandon and Shane. Look at that. That boy's a monster. That boy a beast.
Eagles.
Better quit. Michael Irvin.
As the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown. And Mike, when we talk about first, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown is exactly what
Makes the score Eagles 14, Lions nothing.
Jake Elliott taking off Philadelphia. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get a pitch on the 23-yard line. What? 180. For the 40 yards to boost himself. Open It's so early in the game, you have to be careful as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away.
And see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
On first down, it's gone. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
40-yard line.
From the gun, it's gone. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Off to throw on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up second down. Goff to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a big play there for the Lions. An even 40 yards.
Ric Flair.
Goff to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
On second down, Goff. That one, take it in. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6.
27-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. To throw is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They're indeed going, and the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on downs.
Maverick wall. 180.
On play action. Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment.
Right there, baby.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
180!
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
We go to the 120. We go 76.
Goff is caught left side by St. Brown. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
120.
To Slav, a man in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's gone. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's good. 4 on Lions. First down.
Hold on.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hold on. Check. What's that?
Here's Goff. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Gibbs. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Bates now for the extra point. Oh, he missed the extra point. They will win 5-1.
And he said, "Yep."
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Devontae Smith there to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. And it's caught. It's Calcaterra. Still on his feet.
That's how you do it.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a luxury to have now. Take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Still a little
Philadelphia.
time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
What? 180.
Here's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 17 yards.
Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
10 at the 41-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. The throw here is complete. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go. 76. Tell him. White 20.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is gone. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Britton Covey now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Grace.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 11. And quickly pick up a first down.
That's good.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
2nd and 10. Now, Hurts. He's got his tight end, Branson. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to the reads. They all played their responsibilities. And they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Gary Hall on 4th down. Does not work out.
It's a turnover.
And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
One more time for Montgomery. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
Come on. 180.
On 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
We go, son! 180!
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Detroit.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
20.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Hovey now on the return.
Britton Covey on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick. They're going to wrap him up.
24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
So,
and 9.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
The Lions called their first timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Hurts working in the pistol. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have the Eagles first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
It's a gain of 20. And an Eagle first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. A short pass there, and he's got Granson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
It all comes down to this, Mike. I mean, barring something crazy happening, they just don't have enough timeouts to get the ball back again. So, 4th down. You got to have it. Keep your hopes alive. After what's been a great game, the final moments, it all comes down to this play. You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Here is 1st and 10.
Tonight. Black 20. Value 3. Value 3. What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, they really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here comes 2nd down.
We go. Listen, 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 listen.
Goff to throw. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
To Slav, a man in motion. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. They get it easily. 4th and 1, and they pick up 5.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yes, sir. Wait, 20. What's that?
Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here is 1st and goal.
We go tonight. Wait, 20. DC, DC. What's that?
Here's Gibbs. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This a potential game winner. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game. His kick is good. He got it. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Lions. This one went all the way down to the wire.
A late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.